New week. During an otherwise normal day at your tavern, some guards gather around an angel calmly drinking her beer. They start praying, worshipping her, right in the middle of your tavern. Angel looks at you with an annoyed look that seems to convey the words, do something about it already. Do something about it already. Do nothing about it. When you had another decoration. You'll do something, I shall appease my angels. As the guards stop bothering her, the leader of the bunch retorts, how are we supposed to become paladins if we can't see such a golden opportunity? You and the angel exchange a look, burst into laughter, and end up giving the would-be paladins a purse so they can go and learn about how to actually become paladins. The angel thanks you and finishes her beverage. Was cool at the cost of some money. 5,000 this week. Damn it! Don't make anywhere near as much as I hoped I would. Put me just shy of where I needed to be. Yeah, damn it. Crap, another week. With a newfound confidence, you go to the underground palace. Today you will meet the old mayor of the town, and you will get your answers, and you know there is a way to accomplish that. As part of a secret deal, the mayor hosts a meeting with only leaders of each faction in his very own house. So you need to be elected a leader of faction. Easy, isn't it? Yet you stop for a moment to consider the situation. You've been in the town for less than a year, and here you are asking to be a leader for hundreds, if not thousands of people. A few months ago, you were nobody without a job. How many times will I have to say I'm ready? I am! Let's see where this goes. Get this started then, shall we? You arrive early at the palace. Factions are still assembling their own places, readying the monthly debates. You look at them, alone and scared. Much like you a year ago. Since then, you have learned how to listen to others and respond in kind, how to speak and make friends. There is no question. You'd be a great leader, for you are understanding and generous. You defend them because you care for them. Because you want your town to be a better place. There is no doubt in this. But a leader is nothing without others, and before you can help people, you'll have to manage somehow to persuade them to let you help them. During your days at the tavern, you got to know many people, but it's only good if you know enough patrons from the same faction. My patrons already all look the same. Racist. Well, yeah, my patronage is 100% angels and demons. So, yeah, assuming that's one of the town's factions, I think I'm pretty good. So, I think I've got the angel vote going on. Cool. Cool. Let's make the inventory great again and put up a wall to keep those rogues out, and make the rogues pay for it. Now, this should make things easy. The more people you know, the more people already know you too, and if tavern attendance is any clue, they trust you as well. Better not fail now. That's the only choice you get. The crowd gathers before you. You feel their attention and curiosity. Gathering your courage, you clear your throat and take a deep breath. Angels, demons, food critics, all of you. I know it's hard to interact with pesky mortals, but you know it's the price to pay to stay in this town. And believe it or not, I have your interest at heart before the others. After all, your very presence in my town, Tavern, brings me pride and honor and far more money than any other faction. This is why it'd be my pleasure to relieve you of this burden and represent you at the oncoming meeting. Since I'm humane, for a lack of a better word, I swear that none of you will get banished tonight. You know that those words hit their hearts just like a beer hits a stomach, refreshing, quenching, and making them want for more. The previous leader simply states that, while this changes nothing, he will allow you to go to the meeting. This once. You won! Better not fail now. After a session as boring as any other, during which you hopefully lost the last patron you'll ever have to see go away, you gather with the other leaders and make way for the mansion of the mayor. Inside the mansion, all is eerily quiet. The other leaders seem to know where to go already, and you fall into a small office where the mayor greets you, looking even creepier than usual. Interestingly, the conversation is quite short. Very well, says the mayor. Continue to do good work, and you'll get the promised reward in just a few months. Without meaning to, you find yourself agreeing, and start leaving with the thought that you should do everything the mayor asks you to. The thought feels so weird and foreign, you shake it off, and understand you've been subject to some mind-altering magic. Right before you open the entrance door and leave, you turn around and wonder if you should explore the place a bit. Something is definitely off. Focus your thoughts and use magic! You place a magic ward inside and leave the building. You hurry to your tavern and prepare for the real spell casting. 20 mana. In the cave of your tavern, you invoke a spirit at your previously placed ward. The spirit starts sneaking around, sharing his senses with you and speaking telepathically. You start sneaking around going back to the mayor's office, but discover something very different from what you're expecting. The djinn you have met twice is there, instead of the mayor. He's busy talking to himself, as if he was an evil schemer. Those fools suspect nothing. It was a great idea to capture the mayor and take his place. With my mind magic, I've been able to make them believe that's a stupid sacrifice tradition. But each person I take fuels my magical power even more. Yes, in just a few months, I will be unstoppable. Yep, that's an evil plot, alright. Well, not much you can do against an all-powerful djinn right now. Cast a spell to locate the real mayor, bound and hidden in a closet, and teleport him to you right in your cave. You thank the spirit for the service and dismiss him. The mayor will take at least a few weeks to recover. Okay. You try to shrug and resume your daily activities. 10,000 profits! Cool. 25,000. That lets me buy more decorations, which lets me buy more gold, or I can just bring more customers in. I think at this point, actually, that would be really valuable, wouldn't it? Oh, hang on, that was... Oh, right, I thought it was an extra 60 on top of what we already got. I misunderstood. Yeah, no. Okay. 25,000 for another 20. That could work. 56 cool, gets us 28% more customers. Pretty good. 9,000. There's nothing I can do for 9,000, is there? Yeah. Fine, next week. A great scandal explodes in your bar. It seems the spirits are almost fighting. Two of them, an angel and a devil, are dragged in front of you, while the crowd asks you to judge. It seems they have a closer relationship than their origins should allow them. No responsibility, but this is a neutral zone. Don't touch them while you're inside. Their love is intolerable. This tavern is not a brothel for weirdos. No. We should not... I don't know, actually. You know, part of me wants to say, no judgment, that's fine. If an angel and devil want to sort of get it on, that's fine. I mean, I feel like that would end in some sort of trans-dimensional conflict, but whatever. Who are we to judge who people can love? But it might also be scandalous and drive people out of my bar, which from a gameplay perspective I don't want. No, not my responsibility, but this is a neutral zone. Don't touch them while you're inside. Yeah, we lost customers and we're professional. Damn it! The lovers seem to breathe a bit, but the crowd stays angry. They stay as long as possible and don't leave until the next day. You feel like you'll never see them again. Some of your other customers seem to disapprove of your choice. Damn it, that's what I was kind of worried would happen. Got good monies, though. What good is monies if I can't use it to make good things happen? Buy another decoration slot and put a waitress in there. That would take oh, actually, hang on. For that to pay for itself, that would take 16 weeks, wouldn't it? That's probably not the best investment, but actually, I'm not sure what would be a good investment at this stage. You know what? Actually, you know what might be a good investment at this stage? That might be a good investment at this stage. I can be able to buy that soon as well and get a few weeks, because I feel like whatever's coming at the end of it might actually require me to have a good bit of mana in reserve. And if I don't have that, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Wanderer arrives and goes straight to your bar. Hello, how are you? What can I greet? Don't say anything. Don't say anything? All of those trail off implies that maybe he's just going to interrupt me anyway. Don't say anything. Wanderer looks at you intensely for a few seconds. You can feel him waiting for you to speak. He then simply says, "How dull! There's no quest here, not even an interaction," and leaves. You just lost a client. Aw. At least that was like one of the... Yeah, that's one of the least interesting things that could have happened, and perhaps that's for the best, because most of the interesting things that happen usually end in calamity. Got profit, though. Where are we aiming for? 25,000 for more customers. Yikes. I got enough money to buy that, though. Do I then have enough to buy that? Yeah, we do. Out of that. Right, three mana per week. Good. Almost tempted to lose some of the others. I mean, the customers are good. But something big is coming at the end of the game, and maybe 6 mana a week would actually be really useful to have. Boop, 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 boop. Got 6 weeks to go. That's 6 times 2, that's 12, there's potential 12 extra customers. War struck the neighbouring kingdom. While it hasn't reached yours yet, the fallout surely did. Now you have a handful of refugees asking for shelter all over the city, including your tavern. Try to help them as best you can, serve them like regular customers. I will help them out. Gonna cost me money, I guess. In your case, best you can means making a refugees discount so they can at least eat every other day, which means not making much profit and losing most of your old clients thanks to your bias. Lost 8 customers, ouch, because we're not gaining any at the minute. 20 cool, though, is actually a really good one. And, yeah, the gold. We'll make more than that in the week. It's fine. Don't like losing customers, but I don't know, maybe we gained that many customers out of our cool. If we did. It's okay, assuming we don't die in 5 weeks, for some reason. Should be alright, I think. Let's do my... Oh, the various games were doing alignment. Crap, I was like, something's not right here. Why, what? Ah, yeah, no, I... Lose the mana shard in favor of keeping it cool, because I did like generating the cool. I was thinking, why did I buy the dancers, actually, come to think of it? What did I have running on here? I can't remember what I had now. Did I have the dancers, frontage, and games? Is that what I had? I think it may have been. Seems about right, actually. But no, I want the games, because the games keep me cool. The dancers and frontage. Yeah. Okay, 5. I'm getting 5 mana a week on top of my base 5, so 10 mana a week. In 5 weeks, that's 50 mana. Hopefully 92 mana will be enough to survive whatever the final evil is. Oh well, we've got this to go first. You see the mayor, or rather fake mayor, entering your tavern. He goes, someone takes him and leaves without another word. This has got to be this has got to stop. Do a way to foil the Jinn's plans before it becomes too powerful to be stopped at all. You go to your cave and look at the real mayor. He's looking worried, writing things down on a ledger, mumbling to himself. Hearing you, he looks up with a sad expression. There's nothing we can do, I'm afraid. He's too powerful for me or you. If you want to make things change, we'll have to start... Oh. Well, if you want to make things change, you'll have to start with him. He's the mayor, he's supposed to be the one in charge. Maybe the mayor is right after all. This is Jinn we're talking about. Maybe there's nothing that can be done. Boo! How am I not cool enough but now, by the way? My cool's like way up. I need like something like the refugees to happen again so that I can get plus 20 cool out of it. Right, 11,000 profits. It's good. Where's my money at now? 15,000. It's not good enough to do anything with. Another week. A woman with burn marks on her face and weird gizmos in her pouch walks into your bar. She believed it to be a mage at first, but revises your judgment when she pulls one of her devices out. You can clearly see strange pieces of metal interacting with each other in it. And the woman has a stern look on her face. Inquire about the safety of your bar. Inquire about the safety of your patrons. Yeah, we've got to look after our people, right? What? The woman screams, apparently outraged. You let those good-for-nothing mages run amok in your inn, menace the world's very existence with their powers, but you dare ask if science is dangerous? He hits your bar with her fist and accidentally triggers something in the gizmo she was fidgeting with. Small explosion occurs, apparently to her surprise. She instantly calms down and sheepishly agrees to pay for the damage and excuses herself to your magically inclined patrons that didn't really care for being called dangerous. Later on, you realize her little show somehow drained some of your mana. Ooh. Nasty. But we got the cool, which is cool. We're up to 84 cool. Come on. How is that not cool enough? Good monies. Didn't really want to lose mana at this stage, but it's fine. We can buy our way to more customers. We can't buy our way to more decor, actually. I think this is the last investment we can actually get. This is the maximum level for the furniture. There is nothing else we can buy in the game. We have bought all the... We've got 100% spirits with all the spirit food, 100% accessory slots, and 100% furniture. As long as I make... At this point, everything from this point out is profit. So maybe... I'll give it a week to earn some money, but I feel like maybe to this point I would just put plus customers. I need to keep the plus cool. I need to keep the plus mana. We've got 3 weeks. I mean, this is still bringing in like 4,500 gold a week, which is a nice safety buffer to have. One more week. At that point, I think money should be okay and safe. The week's supplies away late, and the quality is much worse than usual. Asking the driver of the wagon about this, he explains, "It's the rain, sir. Floods have washed up against most of the crops, and the dirt is so damp we can't even dig and replace them. You're getting all we can manage. So sorry." We can skip it. If only people liked me more. How do people not like me enough? Only Wanderers liked me. Oh, they did at one point, but damn. So, whoops on that one. It's going to be a difficult week. This is going to be minus money, though, right? Or is it going to be minus money and customers? Do I want to skip it? Oh, it's going to be a difficult week. Minus gold. That's fine, that's fine. Trying to make the most of everything you have. You serve as many meals as possible. Can't manage to make it out until the next shipment. The tavern is closed for a few days, which makes you lose a lot of money. Hopefully next week will be better. That's fine, I still made 8,000. That's what I was saying about money. Money's now okay. I'm comfortable on money. 10,000. Even if something's like, yeah, this costs you a lot of money, kind of doesn't matter anymore. So we can sort of pop that out and pop that out. Wait, no, I want that. What am I talking about? Yeah, no, it is that. That is gold. I was thinking that was magic, because it's like, oh, it's a Philosopher's Stone, it's plus magic. No, it isn't. Mana Shards are plus magic. Alright, customers. Dancers and frontage. Cool. This is where we focus our bar now. The last 2 weeks. Amidst the lively background noises of your tavern's daily activities, you hear a peculiar conversation arising. The lord of the town apparently died with no heir to the throne, and now the townsfolk are trying to decide who should lead the town. All candidates have come forward, and you feel like it's going to be a tight vote, tight enough that you might just influence it with your favourite candidate. How will you convince the people? Use your paranormal knowledge to alter fate itself. You know much of a politician. Death-defying fame to give weight and reach your words. And if only people liked me more. How do they not like me enough? The bar's up there! Yes, you are. The bar is... Wait, what? Yes, you are what? I missed the question here. How will you convince the people? Use your paranormal knowledge. Yes, you are. What? What? Your bar is almost exclusively populated by townsfolk. Anyway, your choice is their choice soon enough, and in no small part thanks to you. Gruntforth the Great is crowned Lord of the City. He reveals himself to be one of the best lords in years and proceeds to engineer a golden age for the city. Dang, cost me some mana, some gold in campaigning, but I earned me some customers. Would have preferred it not to have cost me mana, unfortunately, but hey-ho. Does that work out? 5 passive, and I earned 5 from my doodads, lost 15 from the things. Works out minus 5, yeah, okay. 3,000 profit, still made a profit this week, all good, all fine. Last week? Last week? Is there anything I can do? Anything I can do to change it? 88, cool. Gives me 44% customers, which is, at this point, that is like 88 more customers. It's actually pretty good. Tiny week. You see the mayor, or rather the fake mayor, entering the tavern. He goes to someone, takes him, and leaves without another word. This has got to be a stop. There must be a way to foil the Jinn's plans before he becomes too powerful to be stopped at all. You go to your cave and look at the real mayor. He's looking worried, writing things down on a ledger, mumbling to himself. Hearing you, he looks up with a sad expression. There's nothing we can do, I'm afraid. He's too powerful for me or you. If you want to make things change, you'll have to start with him. If the mayor can't do it, I'll do it instead. Simple as that. What was the criteria? That was the one this is the same choice that came up last time, but this option wasn't there last time, was it? If only people liked me more. I guess that last boost in popularity must have pushed me just enough to make this happen. I guess if you couldn't do that, you just get a bad ending. You took so many difficult decisions already, this is just another step. As you talk to the mayor, you realize he must be affected by a spell from the Jinn, probably to stop him from rebelling if he were to escape. Rubbing his eyes, the mayor starts thinking again. We're going to need an army, he ponders. I doubt you have a company of people willing to betray the fake mayor just because you ask them to. As a matter of fact, I do have an army. An army of angels and demons! Just, you know, as far as armies go, it's pretty impressive. Not really an army per se, of course, but it'll do. It has to. Which army are we talking about? Which army are we talking about exactly? Spirits. I know they're a curious bunch and that folks are afraid of them, not to mention they bicker amongst themselves every other day. But they all believe this town is special, and all the ones I can conjure will help me if I ask them. Are you sure that's going to be enough? Against the guards? Yeah, I'm sure of it. But there's one last problem to deal with. Yeah, the djinn itself. Not easy to kill a being like this one. Do you have any ideas? You mentioned it, that's where I really make a difference, actually. I have magical powers that rival his. I plan on enchanting swords and armors and everything I can find to make them able to kill a djinn. If only one of the soldiers make it through, it's finished. You truly have the power to do that? It would take at least 50 mana shards. Yes, I do have 50 mana. It won't be a simple task for a simple human just as yourself. But oh, is he even saying that? No. It won't be a simple task for a simple human just as yourself, but sometimes the reward is worth the work. Preparations last during the whole evening and several days after. Meeting people, brokering deals with guilds and factions you weren't even aware of, making sure everyone is on the same page, and looking confident to those unsure of your victory. Finally, after almost a complete week, the mayor closes his ledger and simply says, "We're ready. I'll be leading the troops as a mayor should, but the truth is that I wouldn't have made it without you. Thanks, Tavernier. You may have just saved our city and maybe even more. Let's meet tomorrow and a cold beer to talk about the future." He leaves you and you hear the cheers of everyone outside the tavern. This will be a rough fight and you aren't trained for battles. This is in their hands now. He gets a good ending. Deep inside your cave, at the center of carefully created diagrams, you patiently wait for the right moment. Shouts and clashes of weapons fill the air, loud even behind closed doors. During the day, countless small skirmishes between your troops and the djinns take place, the city hanging in the balance. Sparkling with power, buffed by all means you could think of, you focus on your only objective as hours pass and the fight goes on. Suddenly, a magical contact. Walking across the ether, you teleport right next to the djinn. Atop a pile of bodies, he looks exhausted and shrieks at your sight. "You! Fate thought I killed you after the poison gifts I gave you. I will finish the deed myself." He sends magical missiles expecting to see you die, but you don't! Reflecting his attacks while sending a barrage of your own, you send him through the wall, discovering a hidden room. There you see the biggest mana shard of your life, brimming with energy. The djinn crawls to it, trying to feed from the incredible pool of power, but he doesn't. With one last lightning bolt, you end his existence. Walking back to your tavern, you ponder upon how you're going to use this nearly unlimited source of power. As the bard once said, this is where the story ends and begins at the same time. I can continue playing or gloriously retire. I guess continue playing is just like an unlimited mode at this point. But I already bought everything, so I think now would be a great time to gloriously retire, actually. Right? Also, why is Doc Brown in the background there? Some interesting characters coming into our tavern today. Yeah. I bought all... You can resume your daily activities, but you will not unlock any achievements. Gloriously retire. Probably gets us a chief finishing the game. Woo! We did it! Finished the game. I mean, I guess if we'd carried on doing it, we would have gotten extremely rich extremely quickly. But, again, what would I have done with it? Other than make numbers go up. Hooray! We finished Tavernier. Am I going to rank that alongside Valhalla as far as bar management simulators go? To be fair, it probably has better bar management than Valhalla did. Valhalla, you didn't really manage the bar too much. But Valhalla, honestly, was just a lot more polished and a lot more fun and a lot more... Just a more interesting and intriguing and engaging world, I think. But, it had its own quirks. One was sci-fi, one was fantasy. Can't compare the two. Thanks for playing! Here we go. For all that talk of Chiefs, I didn't get a Chief either. Well, thank you for joining me on that. I guess we'll... that's not going to make us not cover as much of December as I might have wanted it to, so I shall see you with more narrative stuff in the very near future. Thank you for joining me. I shall see you next time.